How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I gots to know. I hope everybody's hearing me okay. I've had some little bit of issues today. Let me, I need to adjust something real quick. Oops. There we go. All right. Hey, so who's in the nest? Let's see. We have Joe Kasprick. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What do you carry? Mick Ranger, nest member. Marco Yee. Nine Finger Knives. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I gots to know. Angelo, my favorite angle. Nest member. Welcome to the nest. What you have for lunch? I gots to know. On the Edge EDC. Nest member. Welcome to the nest. Wyoming Adventures. Mod extraordinaire. Nest member. Welcome to the nest. Thank you, baby. Let's see who else is in here. We have yep, okay. Because the chat jumped on me. All right, and on the edge says hello. Please thumbs up the live stream, Sheila says. Wyoming Adventures, nest member. Mod extraordinaire. Sorry, that was my first sip of whiskey today. Normally I have a couple sips before the live stream starts, but it was going to be a crapshoot whether I had a live stream or not, because my computer was not agreeing with me today. I had filmed a unboxing and first impressions of a knife this morning, and everything was kind of working fine. Well, the screen was freezing up, so I don't know if the recording ended up being any good. I didn't have enough time to take a look at it, so I'll look at it after this live stream. And if everything's hokey dokey during Big Red, before I greet everybody on Big Red, I'm going to check to see if it's okie dokie, and then I'll upload it, and for members first viewing, and then it'll go public on Tuesday. But you'll get to see the knife momentarily, or if you can actually see. Whoa, okay, I didn't realize I must have bumped the camera because it's out of square. There we go. So you can see up here, it's the first knife right here. And anyways, so the press software, I mean, not press software, I just got the software running momentarily ago, and for some reason, there we go. All right, now I see me on YouTube. I have a monitor right here, right there, with the YouTube live stream going, so I know so I can get an idea of what's going on. So on the Edge EDC has a Kubi MOS in Ultim. Nice. Not sure of the MOS. I have to look that up, but it being an Ultim has got to make it special. On the Edge also ate a blueberry bagel and cream cheese. Joe Kasprick's carrying the Tenable Eagle Strike, a CGRB Pyrite Light, Pyrite Light Glow, RR Spades, Cinnamon Bone. Wow. Punctuation, please. Wyoming Adventures sent one gift membership. Woo! And Kathleen Smith got the membership. And Kathleen, if you're in here, I didn't see you, but if you're in here, please thank Sheila, Wyoming Adventures, for that gift membership. Oh, by the way, I found my horn. Still haven't found my knife, but one step at a time, I guess. Robert Willoughby, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? Let me I was going to say skip ahead, but I need to go behind. See if I missed the carrier. Doesn't look like it. There ain't a whole lot of people in the chat. Or not a whole lot of people speaking in the chat. Staff Sergeant Maximus, good afternoon. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? I gots to know. So today's repast was, well, it's a little story. I had an ophthalmologist appointment this week, and Colleen went with me, and it ended. We got there right about lunchtime, so we went to one of my favorite barbecue restaurant. It's called Carolina's Kitchen. They've been featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, though I've been going to that restaurant well before Guy Fieri. And wow, this time the brisket. I got a 2-meat combo, brisket and ribs. Normally I don't get ribs. I don't eat ribs out, but I wanted to change things up. Usually I get a hot links as the second meat, but the brisket was so tender you could feed it to a 1-year-old. Seriously, they could gum that shit down, you would believe. So, and the reason why I bring that up is because we had some leftovers. Because Colleen, when she ordered her brisket, she ordered a half pound, so we brought some home, and Colleen made me, first I had leftover beef brisket tacos, which were fan-freaking-tastic, a couple days later, a day or so later, and she made me, out of the remainder of the brisket, she made me some brisket burritos. And oh my God, I had one yesterday. They're small burritos, mind you, small, not too big, about that big. And I had one for lunch today. Oh man, the tortilla, the flour tortilla was tougher than the meat. I kid you not. And it's the smoky flavor. Oh. I love that place. even when the brisket is dry, it's still good. I mean, and the ribs, oh my God. Now, mind you, I'm a little picky about my ribs, and that's the reason why I don't eat ribs out much. I attend the rib festival in Reno, no, Sparks, Nevada, every year. And it goes from like Wednesday, the Wednesday before Labor Day weekend, all the way to Labor Day. Usually about 20, 30 rib vendors. You pay about $15 for 3 bones. So if you take 3 people, each person, you go to each vendor, each person can pay for 3 ribs, and you alternate, and that way you get to visit more rib vendors and get to try different ribs. D. Letterman, David Judici, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I'm talking about my lunch and leftovers. Anyways, the ribs that I had the other day, they were a tad over smoked, not smoked, over smoked, but it's been cooked too long. They were overdone. So they actually, you know what they say, fall off the bone? when they say fall off the bone, that means it's been overcooked. When you bite into the rib, it should gently pull off, but it should leave some meat behind. You know, it shouldn't just slip off the bone. If that happens, if the bone comes off absolutely clean, then it's been overcooked, cooked too long. That doesn't make it a bad rib. It's just that's a fact. So so these were smoked a little long, but man, they were good too. And their barbecue sauce, they have this what they call moon, and they featured the barbecue sauce on diners. It's called moonshine barbecue sauce. I usually get the moonshine and the hot. Hot's not very hot, but it adds a little spice. And woohoo, Illuminati Ninja, Nest member, welcome to the nest. Henry G, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? I got to know. I'm scrolling back in the chat, see if I missed any carries since I started. Oh, good. The emojis are flying. Let me go into the computer thing here in a minute. I'm behind this week. I've had company all week from Minnesota. Minnesota. Wow, that's from Sheila. Let's see. I think I caught everybody. If not, speak up or forever hold your peace. Robert Willoughby, welcome to the nest. You know that it sounds like that your name came out of my mouth just a few minutes ago, so I'm not sure. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Clint Crosby, welcome to the nest. So this morning, I already talked about my computer. Anyways, so I had just brought up the software and everything like a minute before the live stream, so I didn't know if anything was going to go right. So I held off from pouring me a drink until it looked like the software was going to work, and voila, it did. And we're live, and I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised. Okay, so on my last vertical live stream, which was last week, there was only maybe 5 people in the stream, it seemed. It was actually more, but not much more. Anyways, I put up a poll, and I'm going to put up the same poll. The poll is whether you like the on-screen chat or not. The vertical people said no. So tonight when I go vertical at 10 p.m. Pacific time, 1 a.m. Deneen, welcome to the nest. It's been a while. William Willoughby, Robert Willoughby said hello again. So I guess I did. Ralph Robertson, nest member. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What'd you have for lunch? I had a brisket burrito. One of the best brisket burritos I've ever had in my life. That was good. I swear to God. Anyways, I don't even know. Oh, yeah. So they voted for no chat on the screen, which vertical I can understand. Well, I'm going to do the same thing for you guys because I don't care either way, because I have OBS chat and then I have YouTube chat. I keep one updated. When I have to scroll back, I use the YouTube chat, and as well as whenever somebody buys a membership or super chat or whatever, I can see it better on the YouTube chat rather than the OBS chat. And I know I'm speaking a mile a minute because, yeah, because that's what happens when you have to rush. McRanger had breakfast pizza with sausage and cheese. Nice. I've never had a breakfast pizza. I had breakfast burritos, but nice. Yeah, blessed EDC. Yeah, I fully understand that. That's and you know that's understandable. But like I said, I put it up there for you guys, so it's up to y'all. So I'm gonna put up a poll. Actually, why don't we go ahead and do that now, and then we'll go over my carry. Yeah, break out the keyboard. Yeah, I know. Usually my big head is not on the screen this long. Sorry, I apologize for that. You have to look at this mug, but we're not ready to go into the carry, so I'm going to leave that up there. Let's start the poll. There you go. Please take a visit and answer the question. It's a simple yes or no. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let me go catch up on the chat a bit. Old School Rocker, good afternoon, Crow's Blades, and all in the chat. I hope you are all well, doing well, working, so I may not be able to keep up with the chat, and I want to hit that thumbs up and say hello. Well, thank you, Mama Loot. I appreciate it. Welcome to the nest. And if you get a chance, let us know what's in your pockets and whichever lunch I got. So no, Necro Knight. Welcome to the nest. Small screen. Yeah, that's for the vertical. Yeah, I understand. Very cool, David. You know, I actually got a notification. I wasn't sure which one it was. But thank you for letting me know. His giveaway win. I'm surprised it actually took this long. Oh, wait a second. No, it was just last week. So yeah, okay. That's about an average. Usually it takes about a week for my giveaway knives, my giveaways to get to their recipients. Unless you live in Alaska, then it takes almost 2 weeks. And I think that was aimed at Cliff Brock, but I'm not absolutely sure. I don't remember. Let's see. Ralph Robertson had a carry, and today's carry is a buck 112 Ranger, Tenable Tiny Dancer, no lunch, still trying to figure that out. What the hell? It's 3 o'clock there, for God's sake. You old people just got up? Holy crap. And I'm one to call somebody old. I know I am probably not the oldest here, but I'm close to it. Oh, G-Mon Nana is here. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What'd you have for lunch? It looks like coffee, or still drinking coffee. Brown sugar. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I got to know. I think the Blades 2. Welcome to the nest. Nest member. He's carrying his Winter Blade Veyron. Nice. You know, he says he's listening and driving as well. So if he can't respond, he doesn't respond. It's because he's driving, and you know how voice to text is. It's just the worst. I can't get, I like the winter blades. I like the way they look. I just can't get into the mechanism. But I guess, I wouldn't know unless I handled it. But, All right. Let me get to the bottom of the chat, which is coming on pretty damn quick like. Because, I don't have to read everything like some people do. Oh, Kathleen Smith. There you go. Kathleen Smith. I don't know if you were here at the time or saw what Wyoming Adventures bought a membership, and you're the one that got it. Next member. No way. I'm by far the oldest. Okay. Lay it on the table, Kathleen. How old? How old are you? I think you are. I didn't say I was oldest, but I'm up there. I know there are a couple of really old folks on in the chat. Some bogeys, but nothing wrong with that. 78, yes, okay. Yeah, you're definitely got me by 14 years. Oh! All right, so I'm going to change screens here. I apparently bumped the table, and now my okay. A question. So you see this board the way it is. You like it like this, where you can see some of my other stuff, my drivers and my sharpening stones and what, or would you rather just get a close up on the knives, like there, or no, there, or there? Let me know, close up or far away. You guys can. I'm not going to do a poll because I got a poll running. Just let me know. Personally, I like this one, but I can see it by just looking down, so I don't have to look up at the screen. But okay, so here's my carry, and this is the one I did the unboxing for. It's a Kukri Kukri S type of knife. It's a Sativian 270, currently on sale, 10% off coupon on Amazon. It's a cool knife. I haven't had a chance to carry it. Fred the Log, he says, hello all, welcome to the nest, Boss Beast. The whole table looks nice. Thank you, Boss Beast, and welcome to the nest. So anyways, and I got to tell you, in the unboxing, I did tried to do a paper towel cutting test, because this thing is wickedly thin at the edge, and it feels sharp as hell, but it wouldn't cut paper towel. So tonight I might do a stropping on this to see if I can get it to cut paper towel just by stropping it. But we'll do that tonight on tonight's vertical live stream, starting at 10 p.m. Pacific time, 1 a.m. Eastern. Big Red, normal SKL time, because as I started early because it's Big Red's early SKL time today, and nobody wants to go up against that juggernaut. Necronite, a kukri is supposed to resemble a mountain. A mini mountain. I did not know that, Necronite. Good to know. But I do like kukri S knives, and I've wanted a kukri, a folding kukri, and this is the closest I got, and I actually love this. I love how it feels. So you'll have to see the unboxing, but to get more details. But damn. Oh, check out this weird front flipper. Can you see that? It's different. I haven't seen one like that. It's easy to thumb over or knuckle over. I can't do a reach over, but that's me. I can do a reach over if I hold the knife with my other hand, but I can't do it. And even the best of front flippers, I am horrible at. But anyways, unboxing soon to come public, members only, probably shortly after I end this live stream. But I do like this a lot. But we'll see. That's just first impressions. Okay, and here is the Kaiser Renaissance. It's lighter than I would like. I wish it was a little heavier, but that's the rich light. And it's a little on the slick side because of the rich light. But I just love the way it feels when you flick it out. The detent on this is like fantastic. And that's off the fuller. You got that long fuller. Oops, get the fingers out of the way. Got the long fuller, so you can thumb flick it or reverse flick it off the fuller. But you get the best action off the thumb studs. And I'm gonna have to. I can reverse flick it on my left hand with my off the fuller, but it's my left hand's obviously my non-dominant hand, and it's kind of weak, so I can't flick it out with authority, and the detent's too stiff for me to do it with my left hand off the thumb stud. Plus, also the thumb stud's a little too close to the scales for me to do with my left hand. So, but it's fantastic. I'm going to take this apart on a video and tune it up. Hope you guys don't find my tune-up videos any good. Do you have a sharpening rod? What is a sharp? Oh, no, I do not. I do have these half-inch stones, half-inch wide stones for my TS Prof, so I can do the recurves. So I should be able to do it really well. I mean, it's a recurve, but it's not too recurvish. So I should be able to do this fine with a half-inch stone. Yeah, and if I can't, I can use the edge and get it done that way. But I'm assuming that that's why you're asking, Mick. Kaiser, what? The chat moved on me. Still pushing blades until I can sell them up. Gotcha. On the edge. Kaiser, sometimes they have very good designs. Yes, they do. Did you hear? I watched MC's review of the what the hell is the name of the knife? It's the Kaiser. It's the Jordan. Oh, I forget the name of the knife. It's a knife I really, really want. But they sold out in stock. He was gushing over at that knife. Mick, if you could put the link up in the chat, or actually if you could put the link up in the chat, but do me a favor, Mick, if you can IG me the link to that ruby, because I've been wanting to get a ruby rod. I have this, which I use to deburr my knives. Actually, yeah. But I was thinking about, because rubies, the rubies are more Aggressive. Drop bear zero. No, Fred, but that's a fantastic knife. I will definitely want to get that. But no, what the hell is it called? It's the one it's a Warncliffe. Oh, the Warnie. You have to say it out loud to get it. Knives alive. Is Knives alive in here? Jesus, he hadn't been in here in a while. At least not that I've seen or remember. And we know how my memory works, very crappily. But yeah, it's Kaiser Warning. Yeah, exactly. Oh, MC was he was gushing all over himself about that knife, and I wanted it. When it came out, I just didn't quite have the finances that day, and of course they sold out. So I'm gotta wait for another drop and then hope I had the finances. Now I just bought I did a major purchase of a knife. Well, for me it's a major purchase. I just purchased the Feeweed XL. It was an exclusive for some knife company, and it arrives Tuesday. I don't remember the knife company. It's called Knives something. But they have theirs is S45. I think it's S90V. I forget the blade steel, but the inlay is well, shit. Senior moment. Don't remember. Rats. G-Man Nana. Local Pew Pew shop had two of those rods in V shape, fit into holes in a piece of wood. $125. Wow. That's a little pricey. Are you talking about a ruby rod there, Jima? That's pricey, if that's the case. KR4JGD. That sounds like a radio license. Howdy, y'all. This is Gary. Hey, Gary. It reminds me of the scene in Superman, the latest Superman movie, where I think it was the number 4 or number 2 Superman robot wanted to be renamed, and a real name, and Superman says, number 4 is a name, and the robot says, I like Gary. Well, apparently that was ad-libbed. The ruby rod is only $40. Okay, cool. Let me know, Mick. I sent the insect. You can post the link in the. Oh, yeah, you can post the link on the in the chat there, Mick. I would appreciate it. I'm sure my watchers, listeners, members, subscribers would like to know. Knife sharpener. Yeah. Okay. Hand license. Yeah, that's what I thought, Gary. It's going to take me a while to associate Gary with KR4JGD. Gary Graham? Oh, okay. Yeah, you used to go by Gary Graham, I believe, on YouTube. I remember you now. Okay, so back to, reading the chat and just having a good old time. Just go to Amazon and search Ruby Sharp. Yeah, but there's plenty of them, Mick. Plenty of them. I mean, there's different brands and shit. There you go, Sheila. Thank you, Mick. God bless it. Dude, used rods to sharpen the knife I'd abuse. Gary. Gary. Sorry. It's just because that scene from Superman. All right. So, anyways, this is the Renaissance. And then we all saw the video on the Viper. Tack Knives, the Viper. I still got to do a video on tuning this up because this needs a tune-up badly. I was going to do it the other day, but I did a full review on a knife and realized when I got to the end that I forgot to put my microphone on. Then when I put my microphone on, I started the review again and got about a quarter way through and realized, my microphone wasn't connected to the software. So I had to resolve that. And finally, when I got the review done, I spent all the time and couldn't do the review on this. But such is life. Gary is a snail from SpongeBob. Okay, I'll take your word for that, blessed EC. I don't know any of the characters from SpongeBob. I've been trying to perfect knife and sword sharpening. Gotcha. Sword sharpening is a little bit of a bitch because they're long. But, you know, I've seen plenty of movies where people have been would sharpen their knife with a stone. Like this. Like this. Or actually, they'd have it down. You can't see me. Let me change cameras again. You see? Well, you can't see me. But hands extended or actually like this and sharpen the sword like this. But that's the movies. All right. So anyways, this is Tack Knives, the Viper. You see my review. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did the review on this. I still got to do the tune-up because the bearings I might have to put in skiffs. Bulldog Smith Farms EDC. Well, that's a mouthful, dude. Sorry, Bulldog Smith. Howdy, Crow family. Nest members. Addicted Blade 2. Work sharp knife and tool sharpener. What? Oh, is that what you use for the sharpen your swords? Your, as I like to say, swords there, Addicted? Rachel Jordan, welcome to the nest. Cheryl Blades, welcome to the nest. Wayland in here? Oh, I missed Wayland. Wayland Godfrey, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? I gots to know. J1 Doobie. Hello, everyone. Or actually, just hey, Ron, everyone. It's like, hey, Ron, everyone. I need more whiskey. Anyway, okay, so that was Carrie. And this one, which, look at that purple. Anyways, I filmed a tune-up on this one. If you saw the video, you'd see that I had to, before I did the tune-up, I had to really shake this all the way down to get it to shut. Now it's just one shake. It's hydraulic like. Anyways, so I carried this. This is the purple acrylic lemon shark by Olatowns. Affiliate link in the description of the video. Save you 10%. It's a $50 knife. Get it for $45. And then the ST272. It's currently going for $99. I believe there's a 10% discount on Amazon at the moment, but I got this with a 30% discount. So keep an eye on Stivian if you want to get this Stivian. They often alternate knives with a 30% discount. And I'll tell you, even for $99, for $125, this is a good freaking knife. Out of the box. And then the tack knives, magnificent beast. Still have to do a review on this. I also want to do a tune-up on this because it's not the detent's not hard, and you know the weight of the blade brings it down and makes it is hydraulic. Just the lock bar's a little on the stiff side. I want to see if I can unstiffen it. It's not lock stick. It's not sticking. It's just takes a little more effort with my thumb to push it over. That's it. So that's it. We are going to be stream a little early today because Big Red starts at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, and you know I want to give everybody a 10-minute break, potty break, munchie break, and I want that as well before tuning in to early SKL. I really like the tenable tipper I'm carrying to. Oh, nice, Wyoming. I didn't care for the blade shape, but I would assume that it would be a little different if I had one in hand. But it's different enough where I would find that exciting to have. So if you ever want to get rid of it, just send it my way. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, so let's check on the poll. Oops, I forgot I moved my mouse to the board. But here's the poll. We got, do you like the vertical screen, the screen vertical chat? 65% no, 35% yes, with 37 votes. Damn. All right, well, I will turn it off for now. And should the poll go the other way, I will reinstate it. So there we are. Gary, are you saying budgies or buddies? I guess it works either way. But I know in England they like to cut. I actually don't know. Sheila, since you know parrots or parakeets, or both, what's a budgie? Is a budgie a separate type of bird, or is a budgie what the Brits call a parakeet? That's what my assumption would be. Maybe you might know. You might know birds, but you might not know British. The Brits. The British, I find to be an odd lot. I was stationed in England for 2 years. Unfortunately, my view on England was tainted, but my birds are doing great, having fun at the window. That's because they crave their freedom, Sheila. Let them go. Just kidding. TC Blades, what's up? Try, my man, nest member. I don't have any tenable knives. Want a few, but haven't pulled it. I hear ya, JB, JB, J1 Doobie, or as KC likes to call you, J1W. Anyways, yeah, I haven't bought a tenable yet. I have 2, I believe, that I won in giveaways. I really want a couple more tenables. But for some reason, when it's time to buy a blade, I don't think a tenable. Concept Pluto and my new Chris Reeves Umnanzan. Nice. How do you like that? I don't think I saw the video. You kind of mentioned it, I think, but I don't think I saw the blue. Hey, oh, by the way, TC, if you're not careful, Concept might declassify the Pluto as a knife and classify it as a I don't know what they would declassify that as, but declassify it as being a knife. If vertical, give it a thumbs up, then go to liked videos, click on the video, it goes to, Really? I'm going to have to give that a try. Okay, I learned a new trick to shorten the Amazon link. And Mick, if you could share that with me on IG, how to shorten a link, I would appreciate it. A knifelet. There you go, N Valley, and welcome to the nest. Knifelet. There you go. Declassify Pluto for being a knife down to a knifelet. Much like the planet Pluto was declassified as a planet. Exactly, Sheila. Oh, you're welcome, David. All right. Well, I've been live for 51 minutes. I think it's time to have a little smoke break. I'm going to take the chat with me. So far I've had a good time, and my favorite planet is the sun. Cicero, happy anniversary, 6 months. Woohoo! Oh, I missed my horn. All right. Talk to you later. You have a good one, Gary. What's pretty cool? Excuse me. trying to see what's pretty cool. G-Manana is talking code. Oh, the sun, Ron, don't you? But that's pretty cool. Oh, bees would like this. You notice I'm no longer a hippie. Oh, on the edge. That's my burr, 6 months. Ah. The other day I was out in the garage smoking and a crow flew by. It was crowing very guttural. That's all you got, your ears lowered, Ron. Thank you, Sheila. I actually did most of the cutting myself with an assist from Colleen. She had to take care of the back of my head. But yeah, it's a process. And it's amazing how much hair I could grow in 5-6 weeks. Or 4-6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks. I'm not sure how long it's been since I last time got a cut. But I was feeling miserable, you know, feeling like a hippie. Brand new American, B&A. That's my mare. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What you have for lunch? I got to know. I'll tell you, the Monster Reaver is cool. Had mine a week. Thing is wicked. I'm not familiar with that particular model. I'll have to check it out. I love that little crow. It's my favorite bird. Nice. Yeah, they are cute, aren't they? All right. Let me pull up the chat on my phone. Hang on. Oh, I have something. Oh, it must be the knife. Got notification that it's on its way. It's in transit. My Feeweed XL. I can't wait to get that thing. My daughter made bagels carrying a 15V Shaman. How do you like that 15V? I heard it's like a fantastic steel. Have you had a chance to sharpen it? Do you do your own sharpening? That's right. I'm asking a lot of questions that and not giving you a chance to answer. That's because I'm here talking and you're there typing or not typing. Let me find my live stream. There we go. Bye-bye. David Crow's Blades has little crows. I finally got little Jesus from Barbie as well. Yeah, with giveaways, I have a little miniature crow that's semi glow in the dark. I guess it's because they add a little bit of black on it. That makes it less glow in the darkish. But still, I own a, really did not know that, Cicero. I had no idea. How do you do belt sharpening? Haven't sharpened it yet, but I do sharpen myself. Cool. When you sharpen your own knives, what do you use? And when you sharpen professionally, what do you use? William Hornbustle. I went to get a 15V PM2, but they were all gone. No belts, fixed angle system. Really? So you do all hand sharpening in your business? Nice. Well, here's a question: what do you charge? If you don't feel like want to let me know publicly here in the chat, you can let me know on IG. Just did a few mower blades. Now you didn't do that on a fixed system. You did that belt, I'm sure. Or did you use a grinder? See, my mower blades, even though I have the technology to sharpen my own mower blades, you know, a lawnmower blade only costs like $15. It's worth $15 to save me time from pulling, you know. All I gotta do is swap the blade. Boom, done. I've got another unsharpened TCAL 004 blank. Gonna use my KME to fix that. Nice. All right, let's go out for a smoke. I use belts and files, leather gloves, people. Yeah. Okay, so I got the chat. It is live. Oh, but it's only top chat. Let me change that. All messages. Okay, now I can see everything. Yeah. Let's go out for a smoke. Yeah, Cicero, let me know what you charge for a blade. Say a folder. I would appreciate it because I've been I've sharpened a few knives and you know, charged a few people, but I want to know if I'm in the ballpark or not, because I've never had I've inquired with professional sharpeners, and you know, sharpen a chef's knife, they want like, I don't know, $5 an inch or some shit like that, and that, to me, that seemed like way too fucking pricey. Folders like $5 to $7 for a hand sharpening, or sharpening on a fixed system, which is, I think, I consider that hand sharpening. Really? What part of the country are you? That sounds cheap. Now, for belt sharpening, I can see that. I would actually, to do a belt sharpening, I'd probably charge 10. William Hornbustle's doing chores, but lurking. I know how that goes there, William. I lurk a lot on live streams. Dude, at Pew Pew Shop charge $5. For me, depending, if I have to do a brief profile, $25 easy. And sharpen. Or sharpen on a fixed angle. $10 on a belt. But I'm out, west. And shit is expensive here. But if you give me 4 knives to sharpen, I drop it down to 20 per knife, and you get a free strop. Handmade strop by moi. So, there. That's what I charge. Or charged. I'm in Podunk, Arizona, near the border. Which border? Doesn't Arizona border 3 states? Colorado, Colorado, New Mexico, and I don't know. I'd have to see a map. That for me, that was local. Reprofile plus sharpen, $10 a knife. Where are you? I keep my Cicero. Everybody calls you Cicero. I want to call you Cesare. For some reason. I'm in southwest Wisconsin, near Iowa. Wisconsin. Do you pronounce your A's like that? Wisconsin? Yeah. Mexican border. Ah, gotcha. On the edges in Utah. Yeah, where is everybody? Come on. Let me know where you're from. I might be lucky to remember 1%. Cesare. Yeah, the Brits did it was a mini series, maxi series of the Borgias, and the oldest son, or was he the oldest son? Yeah, the oldest son was Cesare. What a bastard. Wisconsin. Yeah, okay. Wisconsin. I lived in Wisconsin for 3 months. Late 80s. No, early 90s. I was in Milwaukee when Jeffrey Dahmer got caught. William Hornbustle from Jersey, but in Del Rio, Texas now. Gotcha. What brought you to Del Rio, William? That seems like a jump. Blessed EC's in Vista, California. Vista is SoCal, is it not? Or should I say Chicharo? Hey, Blue. Wyoming, the state of open spaces and mountains, blue sky. Well, Sheila, there was no doubt that you were from Wyoming. Especially with a handle, Wyoming Adventures. I should hope so. where we have more antelope than people. Yeah, that's Wyoming, where men are men and the antelope are scared. When Hornbustle was a nomad for 20 years. Oh. I see. Wow, you rode a mountain bike from Berkeley to Austin? Berkeley, California? Holy crap. How many days did that take you? Mountain bike. I'm assuming you're talking about a pedal bike. That's what when I hear mountain bike, that's what I hear. Where the men are men and the antelope don't tell secrets. I'm going to have, since I'm out here, I'm going to have another smoke because I'm having a good time. I got to tell you, folks, I'm going to wine in my beer here, or wine in my bourbon, which is, you know, in the office. I am actually considering giving up YouTube. It might, I don't know. This is the first time I've actually given this any thought, because the channel's going nowhere. I'm having a hard time getting a freaking subscriber, and yeah, but right now I'm having fun, so it's good. Not terribly serious about it, but it was the first time I've had that thought of giving up the YouTube channel, because, you know, it's costing me a lot of money. Just saying. But for right now, I'm having fun. In order to continue, though, I'm gonna have to get me a new computer. That's for sure, because this computer was not built for live streaming. Now, I've heard that about sheep. So have I. And normally it's aimed at Sheila. Normally it's aimed at Montana, where the men are men and the sheep are scared. Same thing with Oklahoma, except for I think it might be goats. When I was stationed in Germany, we had a guy, a new guy come to get stationed at the base, and he was from Oklahoma, and first thing he says to me, he says, "You can call me anything, but don't call me Goat Roper." And you know what his name was from forevermore was Goat Roper. he learned his lesson on that one. Or maybe not, because he's from Oklahoma. Anyways, yeah, so we call him Goat Roper. You don't give me an opening like that. That was too funny. Call me anything you want, but don't call me Goat Roper. And he said in that slow Oklahoma draw. Yeah, that's for sure, Mick. He was just asking for it. But you see, I actually don't care for going to the beach much. Always crowded with tourists, homeless, and drug addicts. So can't leave your stuff anywhere, and I sunburn easy, so it makes me miserably. It makes a miserable day, sadly. Oh man. You know, you can work that out. I used to burn easy as well. Now I'm covered with freckles from all the sunburns I've had, and I tan beautifully. Man is faction. Man is freaking faction. Welcome to the nest. What you doing? How's it going, Maddie? Well, I think a lot of creators are having a hard time right now because YouTube keeps changing things. Unfortunately, it's very frustrating because I have thought about stopping YouTube too. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, that last vertical I had, sadly, just a couple hundred views. Normally, verticals I usually get, 500, 600, 1,000 views, and this last one, I had more views on my giveaway video, giveaway live stream last week than I did the vertical. And I only got like 2 subs. Now, the last time I was down San Diego way, I was down at, what the hell's the name of that, camp, Pendleton. And we went to their beach. Their beach was freaking fantastic. In Pendleton, the military had a great beach there. Cooked s'mores on the fire. That was great. That was the first time I actually ever had a s'more. And because I was in charge of the cadet programs, people were making the s'mores for me. I didn't have to make one myself because I was too busy schmoozing with the cadet leaders. Yeah, well, they know where the money is. Let's see. Okay, in case you didn't notice, I am back. Hey, everyone. Jimanana, did you miss that I live in San Diego? There is so much thing as there's no such thing as winter. Laugh out loud. Laugh my ass off, I should say. We have 2 seasons, hot and kind of wet. But your hot is not that hot, usually, in the San Diego area. I think average temperature in San Diego is 75 degrees. Yeah, Sheila, I had so many damn s'mores. I was ready to jump out of my skin how much sugar I had. That was good times. Although at Camp Pendleton, we stayed in the Quonset huts. The same Quonset huts that they filmed the Gomer Pyle in. And also Heartbreak Ridge. I couldn't remember, last time I told the story, I couldn't remember the name of the Clint Eastwood movie that was filmed there. It was Heartbreak Ridge. Same Quonset huts. God, this feels so good having short hair again. Oh my God. When you see I did a video where I did a close-up. You see my face, and I had to apologize because I look like a hippie. My my hair was at least 2 inches long. Too Many S'mores will do that. I love that movie, Heartbreaker. Yeah, me too. We get triple digits from time to time. A couple of years ago, have weather report of 111. Yeah, I know that weather. I'll tell you, normally we get some hot spells here in northern Nevada that are angles up there. And then, of course, I've been down to the Las Vegas where the temperature was 115 degrees, and just going out for 10 minutes, you get dehydrated. But come on, peoples. If you haven't already said, where are you from? Henry G., where you live? What state? Mr. Mouse, you too. Yeah, triple digits. That's, I mean, 90 degrees is okay. You can live with 90. But when you get into the hundreds, that's ridiculous. That's just way too hot. The heat sucks here at times because the humidity gets high. Well, that I can see. Southern Oregon, gotcha. Around what's the name of the town with the Shakespeare Festival? There, Mr. Mouse. I forget the name of it. Yeah, who does, Sheila? Humidity blows. Well, Gma, you're at the hell portion of the country. Maine looks beautiful, Clinton. Maine is beautiful, but Maine also has their heat and their humidity. Yeah, I just love the looks of this knife. Yeah, that's something I'm going to have to mention in the live stream. I mean, in the review. The not the greatest lock bar, liner lock access. I mean, it's doable with just the flesh of the thumb, but it's not the best. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I just noticed something. Look at this. See this little chamfered area right here? Oh, that's a game changer there. Makes it easy. Had one day with touch of humidity, and I'm definitely not looking forward to it coming, but the dismal, rainy weather isn't ideal either. Where are you from, Henry? Did I miss it? Where you at? Ashland, that's it. 40 minutes north. What's the name of that town? It begins with an M. That's near Ashland. I'm guessing that's where you're from. What the hell is that city called? I like Ashland. Ashland's kind of neat. Doesn't Ashland have the bridge that's famous for the Pacific Trail hikers, Mr. Mouse? I remember seeing an ad for the bridge. I don't know if I've actually seen the bridge, but I know what you're talking about, Sheila. Also, there's a big dam near there. I believe I went to that dam. I believe that was Oregon. We'll go on for another 20 minutes, and we'll call it quits. Give people time to change their underwear, get some food, or whatever for Big Red. Ashland is beautiful, Sheila. That's for sure. Then Clint said, "It is, but the bugs will drag you off." Clint, if you haven't been to Texas or Florida, you don't know about bugs. Damn. Hey, Sheila, drop a link for Clint. I'm sure you already did, but do me a favor and do that. And also, I know I don't know if he's in here, but Kane Miranda as well. Gma, my wife is from the 5 boroughs of New York. Everywhere is less people-y for her, but she don't want to go to desolate. Thank you, Sheila. Woohoo! Although, you know, if I did give up my channel, that would also give up my excuse for getting knives. But we'll see. And, you know, that was just a thought that occurred to me earlier. Welcome, Clint. All right, let me check the poll. Ron, have you seen the movie Get Out? No. I don't think I've heard of the movie Get Out. Let's see, the poll says 69% no, 31% yes, and 45 votes. So I think the no's have it. I'm going to end the poll. Thank you very much for all y'all that participated. Nah, you'd still get not. Yeah, but the excuse wouldn't be there. There you go. Do you like on? Did they publish that? Is that? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? It's on the live. Cool. So that is the result of the poll. Yeah, unless you're like watching on TV, and in that case, I have the YouTube chat going up, so that covers up whatever whoever's live streaming that has the chat going up. That covers it up anyway. So yeah, I agree with you. I don't care very much myself, but I thought I'd give you guys since it's an option, I thought I'd give you guys a chance to speak up. If you not seen them, you will understand. Gotcha. I'm looking for Kane's channel. It's Kane M. You know what I find funny, and I guess this is the reason why I had the thought about giving up YouTube is, always. The majority, with the exception of the last couple, and that's only because they just got started, and they only have a couple hundred subscribers. When I did when I do the giveaways, do the raids, almost everybody that I've helped out with subscribers are now surpassing me and are actually close to 1,000. Like Mo Patty, what's his name? Burning Stables Forge. Who else? Quite a few. I've helped out and with subscribers, and they are now way surpassing me. Same thing with what's his name? I can't remember. Thank you, Sheila. So the knife I'm flipping now is the Sativian 272. Boy, I'm gonna have to eat some tonkatsu after the live stream. I'm getting a little peckish. I've been on YouTube for 9 years and have a long, yeah, I bet I subscribed to thousands a lot. Before I got into the knife thing, I was into woodworking, and now I occasionally watch a woodworking video. Actually, Katz Moses, I just got a invite to, he's having a shindig. I think it's near Ocean Beach. It's near San Diego. Anyways, yeah, I think it is in Ocean Beach. He's having a shindig that invite only. And I got invited. Unfortunately, finances, can't make it down there, but that would be cool. Katz Moses is a woodworker on YouTube who started making tools, woodworking tools and such. And there's going to be a big swag bag that you get, and free food and free drink. That sounds like a hell of a shindig. I just got, oh shit. Oh, I'd have to drive, because I do have somebody in San Diego that could put us up. And it's a short hop in the drive to wherever. I forget where the shindig is. I'm gonna have to think about that. Might take me 2 days to drive down and 2 days to drive back, though. Someone say food. Illuminati frickin' ninja. There you go, Blue. You can always follow the bouncing ninja. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to Blue and visit his dojo shop and purchase some shit. So sorry, some swag. That's right. I still have the link to donate to Illuminati Ninja in the description of every video for tornado recovery, because he's dumbass enough to live in Texas. Sorry, Blue. I lived in Texas for 3 years. Yeah, buy my shit, dang it. Nice. I really don't have a high opinion of Texas. It's literally like living in a different country. It really is. Even though I was near Oklahoma. Hey, you know why Texas doesn't fall into the Gulf of Mexico or apologize, really. But I think it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Is the reason why Texas doesn't fall in the Gulf of Mexico is because Oklahoma sucks. Texas is all I know. Really? You have not been outside of Texas? So, Blue, you're from, what part of Texas are you from? I don't remember. I know Lute is in San Antonio. I know Rob from Not Rob's Nerdy Knives is from Waco. Where are you from? What part of Texas are you from? Oh, and another thing that's came good out of Texas is brisket, or how they cook brisket. Seriously, but nothing much more. Yeah, Lute is in San Antonio. I visited Colorado, New Mexico, and Mexico. Gotcha. Lubbock. Gotcha. Isn't there help with friggin' gadgets? Says howdy, folks. Lubbock. There's a lot of country songs written about Lubbock, I believe. 5.5 hours west of Rob. Gotcha. I did like Dallas, or the Fort Worth area, I should say. Went to a bunch of comic conventions in it actually wasn't in Dallas, wasn't in Fort Worth, it was in Arlington, Texas. All right, 10 more minutes and we're going to give it a quits so you guys, so everybody can go visit the SKL and say hey to Big Red for me. Yeah, Texas is okay, really. The only thing that sucks about Texas is, well, I was there in the 80s, so I don't know if they still have all those blue laws. To be able to get a decent drink, you had to be a member of a club. Otherwise, they, limit to being able to drink, have alcohol at out at bars or whatever. You had to be a club member. Need help with your gadgets? Don't go to Tommy. Tommy Gadgets. I like that nickname you gave him, Blue. Tommy Gadgets. Really? Okay. Yeah, it was kind of weird. William, sorry. Enough with that. Thank you. I know, Jima. No shit. Texas has, I mean, Texans turning in. Come on, really. I grew up, my hometown county was dry. It's all wet now. Okay. Yeah, when I was stationed in Shepherd Air Force Base, Texas, the largest seller of alcohol in the state of Texas was Gillies. The second largest seller of alcohol in the state of Texas was the Shepherd Air Force Base Airmen's Club. That was when drinking age was 18. The minute the drinking age became 21 in the state of Texas, the Airmen's Club at Shepherd dried up. Because the Shepherd Air Force Base was a training base, so you had all these 18, 19-year-olds going to training. Well, what are you going to do when you're not training? You go to, Yeah, I know. That's something I never did. I never went to Gillies. I wasn't in the country. I was anti-country back then. Go figure. Yeah, I was anti-country music in the state of Texas. Go figure. Some of the bands, though, I got to see at Shepherd Air Force Base was, let's see, I saw, oh crap. Oh man, I can't. I'm drawing blanks. Lou, I was born in Dry Gulch Town in Iowa. Now they sell alcohol. Yeah, that's a sad state of affairs. You can't just go out and buy a drink. But what I found funny, though, is in the state of Texas when I was there, in order to get a drink, you had to buy alcohol at a state-run facility and drink it at home, or you go become a club member, and you could bring your own liquor to a club, and they would sell you the mixers for almost the same price as you would pay for a mixed drink at a bar. But yet they had open container laws, and you could actually drive. You can actually drink and drive at the same time as long as you weren't intoxicated. So you could be driving, drinking a beer with a shotgun or rifles in the rack in the back window of your pickup, and you can throw your empties into the bed of your truck. But as long as you weren't intoxicated, it was not against the law. My grandfather would drive to the nearest town and bring it home. Gotcha. Yeah, I thought that was real funny. But yet, they have these laws about whiskey and hard liquor. But yet, if you had it, you could drink it outside. You just couldn't go buy it at a bar and have a drink. Weird as shit. And no alcohol sales on Sunday, At least hard alcohol sales. You get 3-2 beer. Folks, it's beginning to wind down. We got 2 minutes to cut off. Yeah. Tell me about it, Sheila. I hope everybody's going to have a fantastic dinner. I think I'm having pork chops. Last night, Colleen and I went to a Mexican restaurant. I do have leftovers, but I'll probably have that for dinner tomorrow.
she forgot we were going out to dinner last night, so she defrosted a pork chop, and that's what I'm probably going to have for dinner tonight. But right after this live stream, I'm having some tonkatsu ramen. I love that shit. Brown sugar. Thanks for the live stream. I always, well, thank you, Sheila. I appreciate it. And yeah, let's go ahead and call this quits. Remember, I am going live tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific time, 1 a.m. Eastern time. So if you're up, you can't sleep, pop on in. I'm going to probably be sharpening a knife, or maybe working, tuning up some knives, and we'll chat and have some fun late night, y'all. So I'd like to see y'all there. You have a good rest of the weekend. Keep your blade sharp and your wood hard.